Bizarre Brain Comics. The Dark Librarian. Ho, 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 ho. Oh. Well, hello, my comic book fiends. And welcome to my dungeon. And I am the Dark Librarian, and I am here to tell tales of terror. Especially right now for all of you Halloween hounds. Yes. Oh, and here is my friend Mr. Bones, who's going to lend me a bony hand for today. And here, what he's holding is the terror tome that I'm going to tell you of this time. This is Vampiress Carmilla, number 2 from 2021. From Warrant Publishing. Now, last time I showed you The Creeps, and it's something from The Creeps this time. It's a sister. It's a sister title from The Creeps. And that is Vampiress Carmilla. Oh, the lovely bloodsucker herself. And she is the horror host from within the pages. But I am your horror host in life. Or is that death? So here it is. And we shall delve into the pages of Vampiress Carmilla. Please stand by. Of course, Vampiress Carmilla is a magazine-sized black and white illustrated horror magazine. With, of course, several stories by a variety of creators, and is in the vein of the Warrant horror comics from the 60s, 70s, and early 80s. And he even included some of the creators therein. This is our cover illustration, cover painting by San Julian. And the main story that we're going to be looking at is the story that goes with this cover. It says, "A vengeful axe murderess rises from the grave in House of Wax." That's WHACKS, not WAX. Different kind of wax. Whack, whack, whack. So let's delve into our main story. You can see these have some beautiful artwork and some wonderful writers involved. Here's our story, The House of Wax. And even this style, this is drawn by Santos Zaballos, or Zaballos, however you pronounce that name, who I'm really unfamiliar with. But the story was written by Don Glut, who we talked about many times here doing this kind of stuff. He does, and remember, he in the 70s for Gold Key, he created Dr. Spectre. Dagar the Invincible, had Trag and the Sky Gods, and they all had a shared universe therein. So, but this is some beautiful artwork. But I think there are a few swipes. This looks familiar to me from an old Vampirella. Whether it's an actual swipe or just something that looks similar, I can't say. So, Vampiress Carmilla, the horror host in the book, is right here as she's honing an axe to tell the story. And in it she's in a house that is reputed to be haunted. Our main character is a medium herself, and she is in this taking a tour with a tour group, and the tour guide is telling about how in the history of this house several decades before, the young lady of the house was after the family jewels, a fortune in jewels hidden in the house. And she took an axe and she killed everyone in the family, whacked everybody. But then she herself up and disappeared, and no one has been able to find the jewels. And so then he leaves, and he said, "Oh, notice that I didn't see that lovely lady when she afterwards. Where did she get off to?" Well, there she is. She hid inside the house, and says because of her psychic powers, she's hoping that she will be able to find the jewels. She wanders around, but then a spirit appears to her. She goes by the name of Ms. Misty, and the murderess is Annabelle. And Annabelle approaches her and says, "I'm looking for those jewels, and I'll do anything." If you can show them to me. So she shows her there was a hidden room, a hidden compartment in the wall in this house behind a bookshelf with a stiff, rusty latch on it. She manages to open it up, and there is the desiccated, bony form of the young lady. It says she had. This is another one that looks like it was might have been a swipe from a Vampirella, or one of the other Warrant books, but I can't say for sure, and I'm not saying that in criticism. It's just because, hey, if you're going to steal from the best, right? And so there she is with the box of jewels, and the spirit tells how after she killed everyone, she was hiding in here when the police arrived, but she was unable to get out later, and so she died here herself after killing everyone. And says, "Oh, you got the jewels? I can do a lot with these jewels, but I'll." And so he says, "So what is it that you want of me?" And the spirit comes at her, reanimates the moldy old corpse, and comes after her and says, I'll tell you, you said you would do something for me if I revealed the hiding place of the gems. Yes, anything, please don't. At first I was going to do as the voice instructed and hack you to pieces, but I want a body. She wants her body. So she looks like she's taking over, but while she's grasping at Ms. Misty, she takes hold of the axe and takes it away from her. Yes, as I thought. What? So without the axe, the corpse is growing stiff against it. Yes, I'm just doing what the voices told me, and it hacks the corpse to pieces. Thus sending the spirit off. Then, without even taking the gems, but just the axe, she again closes and latches the hidden room, says, as for me, there's a big world outside and so much to do. Yes, I hear you. Tell me what to do. Yes, I still have the axe. You want me to go where next? And when I'm done there, yes, and yes, it was going to be such a busy night. Oh, yes. So the same voices that possessed Annabelle has possessed Miss Misty, and now she's going out for some wax of her own. Oh, yes. Then we have another story. This is Damnation Romance, drawn by Nick Palico, and who I'm only familiar from these magazines, and the story by Lou Morin. Is that how you pronounce that? It looks like a French name. I don't know. Beautifully drawn. And here's another panel we'll get to, and this is about a girl, Deborah Hall, who's never had a lover, but she is obsessed with vampires. Meanwhile, there is a vampire, and this looks like this was, if I remember, it reminds me of a shot from one of two Dracula movies, but I can't be sure which, if it was indeed. And which Deborah has researched and gone through all kinds of books and stuff, and she's just obsessed with vampires, and the romance of some of the vampire stories. There, while she's sitting there, and she's basically praying. I want a vampire lover. I'll give anything I have for him. And there he is, pops up outside her window, and that's why it's a damnation romance. Let me in. She lets him in. Oh, and he loves her. He loves her to death. So she is turned to a vampire. Here art on her wall is Barnabas Collins from Dark Shadows on her wall. And yes, but at first she doesn't believe, oh, it's real. Then I'm a vampire? Yes. And he's brought her a puppy for her first kill. He says, no, I'll never kill a puppy. Suit yourself, love, and happy breakfast. So she eats, and she's still starving. She's so hungry she can't starve if you want. Oh, look at the poor face on that puppy. But she must feed. And she does feed on the puppy. Then another night, Deborah and Silas, that's his name, they go out. He says, I'm not interested in drinking. Oh, you'll drink. They snatch a couple who's coming out of a nightclub, and they feed on the couple. And then night after night, they feed and they feed and they feed. But she is still so sad that she loses her apartment because she's not working. And so they find a little hovel someplace to hole up, because she's lost her apartment, and she's praying. Oh, she prays for deliverance, but whatever she prayed to before doesn't seem to be listening. So one night she stayed home, and when he comes back, he says, "Hello, love. You should have come out with me tonight. A lot of good stuff. I was making a present for you, dear." And she pulls out, and it's a steak, thrusting it through his heart. This part's for you. It's a two-pointed stake, and then this part is for me, and impales herself. And there they are. Well, since he is hundreds of years old, he has turned into his skeletal form, but she's still fresh. And there they are. It says, guess if you go on a dating site, you might ask your potential partners if they have an aversion to garlic. Romances are usually high-stakes affair. Oh, yeah. All kinds of little gags. The horror hosts are always making puns. So look, some more beautiful artwork and great horror stories. This one's a surfing story. Oh, and beauty pageants. And then another one was the casting couch. Oh, actresses trying to get parts. Oh, yes. That's all great horrific fun in the pages of Vampiress Carmilla. Oh, and I do want to thank you for joining me. And I want to wish you pleasant screams. Ha 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 ha! Yes, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also, of course, comics are art.